What's going on, guys? I'm working on a 1994 Honda Accord with multiple issues. Currently the vehicle cranks but does not start due to a bad igniter, so I'll be replacing the distributor and the spark plug wires, also the spark plugs. The main concern about this vehicle is the surge problem and an idle problem. So yeah, stay tuned. You can see they're running rich. I've been dealing with this issue now for a couple days now. Look at that. So it stays, if you accelerate, it stays surging around 1500. The cooling system, and the vehicle is fully warmed up. As you can see, the RPM, it's really close to where it should be. It's like almost right on the money. But the moment you want to start driving the vehicle, it starts to jerk and it just starts pulling. Let me see if I can get it. See, like right there, it's already surging. So let me see if I can get it for you guys. Do you see it? Driving. And then you see it's right there, it's jerking. So it's kind of like when you're learning how to drive stick shift and the car starts pulling on you. That's exactly what you're feeling. So when you have a surge or a idle problem, always check for air in the cooling system first, and then continue to troubleshoot the rest of the components. So I already checked the IAC valve. Right, I already checked the IAC valve. Make sure it's getting voltage. Also, first thing I checked was bleeding the system, right? Because if there's air in the system, IAC valve is gonna act up. It's not gonna be functioning properly. Also, this vehicle is equipped with the fast thermal valve, which was the second. The third thing I checked first was the coolant. Make sure there was no air in the system. There's a bleeder valve right there. Make sure all the air was out. Then check the IAC valve. And then third, check the fast thermal valve. As you can see, this vehicle has been already messed with. It has an intake tube pick and pull, the whole throttle body pick and pull. It also had a pick and pull an IAC valve. It had the distributor, the wires, all kinds of stuff. So first, fix all the ignition. Make sure the ignition system was good and operating good. As you can see, the EGR valve also looks pretty new. Also, check that. Vacuum tested. Make sure all the harness is good. Check the ports. All the ports were still good. So this vehicle has a surge problem, as you guys saw earlier. It has a surge problem, but also when you're driving, the vehicle tends to jerk. So it won't drive smoothly. It has a drivability issue. Since it has all this pick and pull parts, I wanted to see if this was from pick and pull as well. But this is what I found. It's an automatic. It is for a 2.2, but I do not know if it's for an EX model for mine. Also, right here says no start dash cold. Don't know exactly what that means, but obviously it already has an issue. Mine's not an automatic, mine's a 5-speed. So yeah, I think. And then also, this is what I found. It has some sort of modification, and this is to one of the grounds in the connector A for the ECU. So yeah, I think I need to start here, see, and replace this with the correct PCM and recheck the whole system again. Luckily, I was able to have an adapter for this 3-pin connector. And then hook it up here. So if you want to jump, this is a 2-pin connector. You could jump this too, get the codes, and it will flash your the codes, whatever it has. Mine kept flashing for code 14, which is the IAC valve. So if you have this cool adapter, so this is one end, it jumps to the regular. This is so you can plug in your DLC connector, and then the other end is the 3-pin. So you could just, that way you can monitor the sensor using a scanner, and it's fairly cheap. I was checking them out online. Um, so here we have it. So now let me show you what you can see. It's pretty cool. You're able to see quite a bit of data, which is pretty good. You know, you can see pretty much what's really needed to diagnose the vehicle. And also you could clear the code here. You could see the freeze data when everything happened. So yeah, it's really worth buying the data link connector from a three pin connector to the data link. I got the new ECU. Let's see. Let's see. Moment of truth. So I ordered this one from eBay, madfablab.com. I believe I paid like $140 with taxes and all that. We'll see if we have a good ECU right now. So, as you guys can see, check engine light's gone. So yeah, this whole time I've been troubleshooting the misfire, the idle, and the surge. And then I started troubleshooting the voltage going to the IAC valve, and yeah, it came down to the ECU, replacing it with the known good ECU. Obviously I did not have a spare ECU for a 94, so I started getting more curious about the ECU and about how I just kept troubleshooting pretty much everything. The IAC valve, I even also looked at the map, the throttle position sensor, the fast thermal valve, removed it, inspected inside, make sure all the vacuum lines were routed properly. Also the coolant hoses, they were connected properly, because I had that issue in the past. So I was trying to make sure I was not encountering the same problem. So yeah, I started getting more curious about this ECU, and yeah, I started taking it apart, took it all apart. It looks like it's a test ECU from a shop or somewhere, or I don't know where they got this ECU from. But yeah, looks like the car is running good. Before I was not able to rev it, because well, I would, but the RPM would be all over the place. But right now it looks like it sounds good, it sounds normal. Okay, now that we ran the car and make sure everything's good, I'm gonna take the ECU off again, and I'm gonna figure out what's this wire doing here. I'm just probably gonna just make sure it's soldered good, and then yeah, cut it. solder it so we don't have this wire just like that. Okay, the reason I'm leaving this 3-pin out is because I want to test my OBD1 3-pin connector to the DLC. I just purchased one, so I want to check it out if it's gonna work. If not, send it back. Alright, so let's take it for a quick little spin. Let's see what it does. If the jerking is done. And then oh man. I would never be able to get it into second gear. Well, I would. Oh, jerking. I have to put the gas or something. Let's see. Probably gonna have to adjust the timing a bit, but it looks like slightly under. Not much, but it's running right. Running, no check engine light. That's the BSA, but we know that's the modulator. Yeah. Looks like we are in business.